Greetings gang, hello and welcome to today's Showbiz Hot 5. On today's fine edition, the Black Eyed Peas dominate the US singles and album charts. Is Zac Efron going to be signed up for a Teen Wolf remake? And Bruno goes to Madrid. All coming next. At 5. Now J.J. Abrams and Tom Cruise are back in business after agreeing to co-produce a fourth Mission Impossible movie. Now it's penciled in for release for 2011. Abrams is so far only signed up to produce the film. He did direct Cruise in the third instalment of the film franchise. Abrams was behind this year's Star Trek movie. Apparently, no writers or directors have been recruited as yet. At 4. Now, I was going to say it's been a big weekend for the Black Eyed Peas, but I think that would be selling them short somewhat. It's been huge. Now, the group scored their first #1 in the US pop charts with album The END. The End, like what they've done there. Now, it's the group's first release in 4 years. They also topped the first 2 slots in the top 100 Billboard chart with singles Boom Boom Pow and new release I Got a Feeling. At 3. Reports online suggest 1980s flick Teen Wolf is set for a remake. Now, according to a movie website, Warner Brothers are currently looking at ways of making the film appeal to a new audience. The studio bought the rights to the film series a few years ago. The original 1985 box office hit starred Michael J. Fox as a teenager who discovers he's like a werewolf like his father and develops enhanced basketball skills as a result. Now, the remake is in the early stages of production with no mention of cast or director. Some sources say Zac Efron is likely to get a phone call from producers looking for a replacement for Michael J. Fox. And at 2. Now, Bruno really knows how to make an entrance. His show was already rolled into Paris and London. Next up on his whistle-stop tour of Europe was a trip to the Spanish capital, Madrid. Sacha Baron Cohen appeared dressed as a bull at the historic Las Ventas bullfighting ring in the city. Now, as you can see from these pictures, he was in a typical playful mode. The movie hit cinemas on July the 10th. And at 1. Now, for the fact that she's gorgeous and the fact that she's showing that she does her bit for people less fortunate than her. Jolie's been showing, once again, her humanitarian side. Now, she attended a ceremony to mark World Refugee Day. Back in 2001, she was named as UN Goodwill Ambassador and has since visited over 20 countries. Here she is.
As an American, I know the strength that diversity has given my country. A country built by what would now some would dismiss as asylum seekers or economic migrants. And I believe we must persuade the world that refugees must not be simply viewed as a burden. They are survivors.
Now guys, I'm sad to say that's your lot for now, but stay tuned because we will be back with more very soon.